I'm trying to use Windows Live Gallery to analyze the Apollo 12 image atlas picture here. It looks like a statue in a crater, so I'm just trying to work out, I'm trying to use the various effects here of color and everything like that to try to work out, could this possibly be an artifact, which obviously looks like a statue of two heads, and everything looks very symmetrical. So I'm just trying to press noise reduction, see if that works on it. Exposure as well. What we have, yeah, it just looks like you've got two heads, and it looks like it's a turtle or a bird with the wings folded back. Now this area here looks rough and scaly on the back, and what we have is some sort of platform here that also looks symmetrical. The bump there's on the other side as well. I haven't seen any rocks that look purely symmetrical like this. Let's try the next picture. There it is again. There's that a roughness on the back, and then on the side it's purely straight. We'll try alter the exposure here. Revert back to original. That one's probably the best one there. These are very peculiar images. So there it is there originally in the crater, and the more you zoom in, the more it just seems like it's a statue. Could it be a mining machine? The answer is no. I don't see anything sticking out of it. It looks like it's a two-headed object. There's the back of it, it's facing forward, and there's the tail. And there's the platform. Could it be anything else? Anyone have any ideas? It's just driving me crazy, this thing. It's a first indication on a pretty large scale that we have a huge statue here, so that's why I'm just... There it is again. I'll try to adjust the exposure on that one. It's not that easy. I'll see if I can reduce the not really. That shows you more of the roughness of the back of it. That's a pretty good image there. So that's probably one of the best images I could zoom in onto. And there it is. I just keep thinking about it. Could it possibly just be a rock? Look at it. It's just so symmetrical. I'll pause it and go back to the original photo. There's the original photo there. By clicking it, we enlarge, and there it is. Now the actual crater or area seems very fused, and the rocks there seem fused, but there aren't any other structures there around there at all, so it seems unusual would have a statue there, and yet all the way around this area we don't see any roads or any type of other devices or objects that look in intelligent design. So that's why I just keep thinking, well, how does this pop up in here and look so symmetrical and so perfect? Could the other structures have been eroded after millions of years, and this is the only structure that remains of an ancient civilization? There it is again. It looks so much like a statue. Here we have closer images of the two heads. Well, not closer, but clearer actually. We've got that weird type of curvy platform. Now, of all the objects I've seen on the moon, there's hardly any straight lines or squares. They're all very curvy and they all seem to blend in unnaturally with the landscape. So here it is again. What is it? It seems to be pointing towards that whole empty area. It just seems like a huge two-headed turtle or two-headed a bird with the wings folded. Look at it. It can't be a rock. It can't be sitting there purely symmetrical, being an accidental rock. Okay, just pause it. So this was the actual image here. So you can see it yourself actually. You just hop into Apollo Image Atlas, you Google that. Then it's Apollo 12, so it's AS 12 50 74 33, and you click it to enlarge it. So it's a huge crater. There isn't any other object nearby or any other buildings, and it just seems to be popping out, and there it is. You press the print, resolution becomes larger, and as you zoom in you just see that it just looks so symmetrical. It just looks like it's got two heads, and it's some sort of turtle or a bird with a back coming to a point. Either the wings are folded back or it's something else. Then obviously we can enlarge the image as far as we can, and we still got the same type of two-headed structure there. There it is again. I've just adjusted the color a bit. I'll try the blue if that brings it up. Very bizarre. That's probably the clearest I could make it. So we've got those two larger humps on the back, which is part of the platform, and then very curvy, and the front seems to form some sort of concave shape. And there it is again. What looks like two heads, and the back. Any ideas, anybody? Has anyone? The only thing I can trace this to is a two-headed eagle that's worshipped here on Earth, and that started in 2000 BC by the Hittites in Asia Minor, a current location Turkey, and all other major civilizations have used a two-headed eagle. Obviously there's no wings here unless it's folded back, so I really don't know what this could be besides a statue. I can't see this being a natural rock formation. Please, any help on this one? It's just every time I seem to go back to it, there it is there again. It just can't be an accidental object perched up like that. Just try to sharpen this one up a bit. That's better. Shame we haven't got any images of the front or the side, but this is the best we've got. It's probably just there's the best. I'm just trying to see if I can come in a bit further and change it. Not really, that's about it. So it shows the a rough scaly area at the back. The sides are pretty smooth, and we've got that curvy platform down the bottom. Please, any ideas, anybody, and what could this represent?